You can have a beautiful landscape and be kind to the environment. Hi, I'm Melinda Myers. Insects are really basically good. In fact, only about 3% are harmful. Most of them are pollinators. They help break down old plant material so it turns into compost and enriches our soil, and they're all doing good things for us. So really, as we garden and manage our landscape, we want to be kind to them so that we don't hurt the good guys that are helping us do a better job. So here are some things that you can do. First of all, think about the bad guys. Let's take plant lice, also known as aphids. There's several ways we can manage them. First of all, spray them with a strong blast of water. That seems to dislodge them, knocks them off the plants, they get confused, and they don't crawl back up the plant and start feeding again. Or maybe you want to start trapping them. How about a yellow bowl filled with soapy water? It attracts the aphids, they go inside, drown, and die. Keeps them off the plants, and you can strategically place these in your garden so it's not unsightly. Maybe you want to step it up a bit. How about using something like insecticidal soap or Neem? Eco-friendly products that control soft-bodied insects but are kind to the predators like ladybugs that take care of them. And speaking of ladybugs, if you can be patient and wait, the ladybugs will take care of the problem. Ladybugs, lacewings, eat the bad guys, and so they take care of the aphids, move in, and take care of our landscape for us. A lot less work for you and good for the environment as well. Well, let's talk about mosquitoes. Many people are adding water gardens to their landscape and worry about mosquitoes. The good news is a product named Bacillus thuringiensis, the Israeliensis strain, is good at killing mosquito larvae. Simply put these dunks or flakes in your water feature and it prevents the larvae from growing and maturing. Now, you can't control all the mosquitoes out there, but you can keep from adding to the problem. And how about slugs and snails? When it rains, it pours and the slugs seem to come out. Well, many of you may know that beer does work. Put beer in a shallow, straight-sided can in your garden. Sink it in the ground. The slugs are attracted to the fermenting yeast, crawl inside, drown, and die. It really does work, though some of you may not want to waste your beer on that. A product that I've seen work very well and is hosta growers swear by it is a product called Sluggo or escargot. It uses iron phosphate as its active ingredient. It's a stomach poison that kills the slugs and snails but doesn't hurt the toads and the birds that eat them. Again, those are the good guys helping us, so we don't want to harm them as well. And how about those insects like cabbage worms? We can literally keep them off the plants. One of my favorite techniques is to use Rime, harvest guard, or frost blanket. We simply cover our plants with this, our cabbage, broccoli, you know, the ones that all those green worms love to eat. Cover our plants, it keeps the adults from laying the eggs on the plants, so we basically keep the insect out of the garden and off the plants. Pull it off when you're ready to harvest, no problem. Now, diseases often are a problem, especially when we have cool, wet weather. Cornell University found that baking soda was perfect for controlling powdery mildew on roses and as well as cucumbers and squash and other plants. Simply mix a tablespoon of baking soda, a teaspoon of insecticidal soap or a lightweight horticulture oil that helps spread and stick the water. Mix that in a gallon of water. Apply weekly and you'll keep the powdery mildew at bay. Apply at first sign and repeat as needed throughout the season. A little more eco-friendly. Or you may want to try Neem. One formulation controls the insects, the other controls disease problems. And many companies have put them together into one product to do both insect and disease control. And the last pest I want to talk about are the four-legged kind, you know, deer, rabbits, cats that you don't want in the garden. There are repellents. The key to success, I find, apply before they start feeding and keep after it to keep them away. But keep in mind, if there are enough deer or rabbits and they're hungry enough, they'll eat anything. Scare tactics may work. I live in the city, so there's no noise I can make that'll keep the rabbits out of my garden. And little motion-sensitive scare tactics like this that sounds a blast that'll keep the neighbor's cat out of your garden. And before you get out all these control techniques, take your kids out in the backyard or grandkids out for a little bug hunt. A great way for you and them to appreciate nature is to capture some of the good guys and bad guys, study them a little closely, and enjoy what nature has to offer. So put away the pesticides, look for eco-friendly, fun ways to control those problems in your landscape, and you'll enjoy the beauty and be kind to the environment at the same time.